This British-Iranian director has made a film which has become the official British entry into next year's Best Foreign Language Film Oscar competition. Even though his horror picture, Under the Shadow, is set in Tehran and all the dialogue is in Farsi, the film has been deemed a British Oscar submission.
It is a British film. It was made by a UK company, and most of the head of departments in the film are British. British finance behind it. It is a UK film, and that's what. But the only thing is that it's not in English.
Yeah. And it has Iranian actors.
And it has Iranian actors.
And it's set in Tehran.
It's set in Tehran, but British. Yeah.
This horror film, written by the director, is set in the 1980s, in the final days of the Iran-Iraq War, where the Tehran population had grown weary. Nearly all the action takes place inside a family home, where the father has gone off to fight on the front lines.
So the mom and the child are left alone in their apartment, and you have the bombings on one end, but at the same time the mother starts to believe, and the child, they start to believe that their house is haunted by ancient evil spirit. You can see it as a haunted house story. It's a very gothic tale, but in a different setting.
Yeah. The director, in telling this story, has drawn on some of his own childhood experiences in Iran. With the mother, he's created a strong feminist protagonist portrayed by an actress who was born in Iran.
You know, she's going through a lot of things in her life that kind of all come together. She wants to go back to university, and she's been rejected. Her husband has to leave her to go to war to serve. She doesn't really feel understood by him as well, and she just wants to protect her child, and she doesn't know how to do it, and she kind of loses it more and more.
The film works both as an allegory, revealing wider social and political forces at work in Iran at the time, as well as a horror picture in its own right, a genre that isn't very popular in the Middle East.
I guess like in Middle East region, there's always there's so much happening all the time. There's just a roller coaster, up and down, up and down. Maybe people have enough stress and worries that they don't really want to, add to that stress by watching horror films. I don't know. Maybe that's the reason.
The film has had very good reviews. What kind of reaction has it had from within Iran?
From what I heard, I know a lot of people there are very happy, and they message me and they congratulate me, which is great for me. There's certain, obviously, more like hardline media that have started sort of not attacking, I would say judging the film without even seeing it. But, I can't really I cannot please everyone, let's put it that way.
For a small, low-budget film with a first-time director, Under the Shadow has certainly been getting some very good responses, most recently in the US, where it was released last week. Cast and crew won't know until December whether the film has made it onto the preliminary Oscar shortlist. But right now, they're pleased their picture is Britain's official foreign language film Oscars submission.